Welcome back to Challenging Classics, everyone. You will have seen in our previous videos, we've been taking the Boxster engine down and putting it on our little pallet truck there. Today we're going to pull it out and start the strip down process. Now this is going to be quite interesting. I've never done this before, so we're going to pull it out from under the car. We're going to take off the coil packs. That will mean we can then remove the spark plugs, look at the condition of those, and look at the bores as well with a little camera. So. Let's jump in there. You can see I'm just pulling it out from there. A bit of a failure with the engine temporary pallet stand that we've built. Yeah, we're going to get the tools ready, get on the mats and get these things out. And let's have a look. Yeah, I got nothing else to. Well, just got to take it off and have a look.
Yeah. See what's locked up.
Yeah.
You never know. It might be something that you can go, oh right, okay, is that it?
Well, yeah. You might, but I mean, you might have a.
Yeah. I've had to put my snap-on drill back to snap-on.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, something's not right with it.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What's up with it?
It's in the van and I've got a kit for it.
Brilliant.
Yeah. I'm just going to get my breakfast, so...
Yeah, no worries, mate.
I'll be back at,
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
I'll pop it.
Yeah, brilliant.
And see how it's progressing.
Great stuff. All right, mate. These have got tubes in here apparently, and they can fail. Well, what's the? That's a Beru, which is I think original. Put that one there. This one looks fairly new. What makes this? Looks like a copy. OEM maybe. Oh, hello. Here we go. SMP Europe. Anyone ever heard of them? I haven't. And this one. Again, this is a Beru as well. Right, it's two Berus and an SMP. Let's try and get these off. So, cylinder 2, I think this is 2. NGKs, that's a good start. What do they look like? Not too bad, I don't think. Put that down there. Okay, so what you can see here is I'm trying to use my endoscope camera. It didn't come out too well, unfortunately. The light was playing up with the screen, and the camera itself kept on cutting off and cutting back in again. But what I did see was no real damage, no bits sitting on top of the pistons, no bore scorers from the cylinder walls that I was able to look at. So yeah, that side looks pretty good. Maybe it's the other side that's got the problem. So yeah, we'll just have to see, won't we? What can we see? Not much. Let's get these covers off. Okay, so we moved on. We didn't video the getting the covers off, but as you can see, we've got off that side cover there. There was a number of bolts all around the top. Took it all off. There was no bits of metal or swarf or anything in there. We then stuck the camera down, looking at the cams there. I couldn't see anything. We had a bit more access down to the bores as well. But no, again, we couldn't see anything sitting down there that was causing us any concern. So a bit of a mystery at this point. why is this engine locked up? As we said, this is only one side. We've got the other 3 cylinders on the other side of the engine, which we need to take apart. But from what we could see on this segment of the video, there was no damage that was giving us any worries, and the cam cover itself looked absolutely fine. So yeah, the mystery continues. Let's get that in there. Come on. There. Just pull that back if you can see that. Seeing any damage on the pistons anyway, basically, and we've gone along the side of the chains. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to send the endoscope down where the chains are at the end of the cams, but it's very difficult. Again, there's lots of oil and general mess in there. We're not really getting a clear picture, and as you can see, it's very fuzzy, so we didn't really achieve much here, but what we could see looked okay. There was no big lumps of metal down there either, so yeah, the mystery does continue. Did manage to get in there previously, and we haven't seen any damage there whatsoever. So we're going to strip it down. Very good job. I've never done this before, but we're going to take all the auxiliaries off. We are going to do one thing first though, is we're going to take off, as Kenny put it, area of interest. We're going to take this off here and just see what's behind here, because obviously we've got the chains here and they go across from both sides. And we'll yeah, we'll have a look at that. So let's get that. let me just put a few of these bolts back on, just so I've got them sitting on here.
Yeah.
While I know that they go where they go. Because I know that these little headed ones here go on there. Right.
I'd get the longer extension on,
Yeah,
on that, like a long one. Like that. That one.
What are they in there? Are they all
on there? That one there.
Yeah. Let's get the old one.
Oh, has that been a bashing?
Oh, that one was naked. Yeah, this one that's
right.
Not the best. Use that one. Where it goes the other end?
It goes right through and over to the other side here. So of course, yeah, it doesn't allow you to lift past there unless you've got to undo there and take that like that way.
Well, these are all undone, so. Okay, in the next clip you see us getting ready to take off the air intake manifold, so we're getting all the bolts off. There's a couple that are hidden, most of them are pretty obvious though. Once we lift this off, the whole wiring loom comes off as well, so there's lots of plugs to take off. We've got to be very careful obviously that we don't stretch any of the cables or the plugs and break anything, because this engine's like 23 years old, so the plastic on it is going to be very, very brittle. So just got to be very careful because you don't want any expensive mistakes.
Yeah. That's right there. That's free from there. That's free from there. Right, so we've got less and less connected. Right, what is there's
back of the alternator, isn't it?
Yeah, back of there. There's a knock sensor this side.
Yeah.
That's free from there. That's free from there. Right, so we've got less and less connected. Right, what is there's
back of the alternator, isn't it?
Yeah, back of there. There's a knock sensor this side.
Yeah.
Try to push on the little clip.
Fuel coming out there, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. That'll dry. That'll
Evaporate, won't it?
Is that heavy?
No, it's just my back.
Oh,
it's alright, no, it's fine.
Yeah. Do that first, I think. It's right there. We'll maybe
Where
get
is it? Give me a show.
Down in there. See it?
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you what, I know what to do.
Oh, okay.
These ones.
Where's that come from then?
The plastic, I think. Yeah, there we go.
Jesus, where's that from? It's a clip, isn't
one
it?
of them clips, yeah. I see it and I thought, oh, hold up. Yeah.
Always got to be changed, but worry about that for now.
I see there's a nice big Allen key plug thing on this side. I don't know what that's for, but it was hidden behind the. You see it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be a. Could that be a tensioner thing? I don't know.
Yeah, hard to say.
Well, no, you got a tensioner there.
Yeah.
And you've got one. Must be somewhere.
Yeah.
In the side, maybe.
Side. Yeah.
Got to be something here, isn't there? Some kind of tensioner.
Well, some chains on the other side.
Yeah.
It'll jump from that side to the other side.
Maybe need that book.
Yeah. I wonder if that's for the pulley, for the chain. You get me?
Yeah.
Because look, the chain, the two centres of the chain are going down that way.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder if it's think we need to take, what's the the cooler off, the oil cooler.
Take that off, you mean?
Yeah,
yeah, can do. Yeah, I mean that's dead easy to take off. That's a new part anyway.
Yes,
so,
yeah.
Just need...
Is that the one with the new O-rings underneath?
Yeah, that's got the new O-rings.
Yeah.
Which I found for 10p rather than 20 quid for a Porsche. That'll get that off. The wind drop.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, them too. Sweet.
Okay, what you can see us doing here is just removing the last of the brackets and the clips and pipes and bolts that are sitting on top of there after we'd taken off the air intake manifold. Coming towards the end of the day now, so yeah, we've made good progress really. We've managed to do what we wanted to do anyway. We've got one side off with the covers there, the other side is still on, so it's just a case of storing these in a nice safe place so we know how they all go back together again and continue on. Okay, that's us really for the end of that day. As you can see, we've got the cover off there, as I previously said. Investigated the bores, we left the chains on, the tensioners are out. See the camshaft sitting there as well. Can't find any damage at this point. There's no metal filings, there's no chunks of metal, everything looks completely intact. So it's all a bit of a mystery at the moment, but in the next video we do find out what it is. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Cheerio for now.